Hey guys, how are we doing on this fine Friday? Yeah, I don't normally stream on a Friday. I've done 2 bonus streams on a Friday since we've been playing Forbidden West. Because I'm enjoying it. It's actually, I was thinking last night after I got done streaming, top 10 games of the year, this is probably going to be quite high on the list. I've played some stellar games this year, so, yeah, so that's why I'm streaming again. Plus, I'm still deeply into I must procrastinate at all times on working on my second book. So that's what I'm doing. So, guys, if you enjoy the stream, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out. Yeah, we are just 46 away from our 150 subscriber goal. Let's get that goal. Let's try and do it before the end of this year. All right. So please hit that subscribe button, like this video, share the channel, and drop a smiley face in the comments or the chat. Why the hell not? I do read them. I know it might not seem like I do, but I actually do. All right. Where were we last night? Oh yes, we were going back to base. Because we need to go back to base. Talk to Errand. Zo, and a bunch of others.
That is focus thing's trying to kill me.
Oh, because he's not trying to kill you, Errand.
Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah. It's almost time to go after Hephaestus.
Finally. We get to rock and roll. Yeah, at least that's how the old one said it, I think.
Bet you're
Gonna be a lot of talking in the next half hour.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. Now, to be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Now, make myself useful.
I like his attitude.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
I found out more about the Sons of Prometheus. They definitely have a base. It's a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge? Alright, that's it then. I know where that is.
You found one of them? A Sons of Prometheus operative?
He was posing as a Delver, but my focus locked onto his. When he saw me coming, he ran. I
Nice.
caught up with him, and he tried to crush his focus. But there was still data on it. A bunch of locations and coordinates. One of them was called First Forge. I didn't know what it meant till now.
Nice job.
You know me. Ancient tech expert.
Yeah.
Send me those coordinates, okay?
Now hold on, Aloy. I'm coming with you. Asera is the last of a line of killers that murdered Ursa. And I need to be there when she goes down.
Of course. Send me the location and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right then.
I should get going.
Say hi to Gaia for me.
Alright.
Aloy, is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
No, I'm not sure we're
I
gonna
hope Zoe's not upset. I'm distracted from your training.
actually merge
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
it with Hephaestus right now.
What happened?
Well, before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make new ones.
Well, once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said, but I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw, said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently, more like you. You know, to see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault.
A little bit early.
Don't worry.
Just a tiny bit.
Did you talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
I don't think that's a thing
Did it, Aloy?
you've got to worry about.
Let's hold off on the ale till it's over and done with.
I'll let Aaron know.
Aloy, you've returned. And you come bearing gifts. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the Zeniths from our lands?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Sure, Val.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
I should get going.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
Alright, so you've not actually found anything to fix the language.
Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Alright. Fabrication terminal. Craft override. This is what we're running. Yellow snapper. Lost spine override. Job primary nerve. I've only got three of them to do.
He's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Need to talk about something else?
Yes, actually. Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? What if an apology?
You give her a
Right,
You're the
we went through this
And
I should get this to Gaia.
stupid game.
please.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war. But there is always time to speak to one's commander.
Oh, that's not really how I see myself.
It is how we see you.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before.
Because they're about 1,000 years more advanced.
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would
Probably.
not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Must be strange, seeing everything through a Focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
I mean, he makes a
Getting
good
Ethan out
point.
at the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path. For it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Anything else you've been looking at with that Focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross.
I love. Someone was sat at work one day and we're like coming up with this, and they were just like, I'm going to make him sound really stupid by thinking that the greatest thing in the world is a seashell.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tanakh territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Yep. Nora kicks some ass.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance.
This is the only problem coming back to the base, all these bits.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tanakh history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored.
Alright. There's nothing new. No.
I'll let you get back to your training.
And so will I.
Alright. Let's go plug the drone data back into Gaia. And suppose we should plug them in turn.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
Okay, data module's in.
I like this one.
Oh, so that's what they do. Right, one more drone module.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I
Good.
should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you've been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me.
That seems dangerous.
2 data cores.
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that? Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you
Okay.
build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
Well, they were always going to do that. So, who cares?
To fake out the Zeniths. If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Farrow's mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the alphas.
There you go.
You would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
Good. You should.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Everyone tilts the head in a weird way.
Ferry on the coast that they they used to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go. I'm back, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
Aloy,
What would you like
I
to
have
discuss?
managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood. Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance, I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's
She's a-
nothing like what I thought she'd be.
She's a
It'll
prisoner.
be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini. All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties.
Yeah.
He
That sounds like
appears
Erend.
perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Good shout, Gaia.
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of Old World warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
No, I'll leave him to it then, Gaia. Must be a mangy prick. Let him be a
So
mangy
now that
prick.
you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
Why? It's pretty simple.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist
Why are we doing
Beta
this?
in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to track
I like the plan.
And then you'll be able
The
to
plan
absorb-
is good,
Not
but
quite.
we literally went over it 30 seconds ago,
You will
so...
need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
It does. Alright. Omega clearance. We need that.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Farrow create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did
That
not
seems
know of its existence.
logical.
Until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot. one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco. So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh-agricultural research facility.
Alright, and this is going to be interesting.
Biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
Seems right. They're doing a remaster of Horizon Zero Dawn for PS5. That seems too soon to me.
I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreath before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
Damn Skippy.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that.
She's literally just told you this.
But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Fair enough.
Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
Alright, time to go.
Farewell, for now.
Alright. Right, I'm guessing this new quest.
I didn't like the way you sing it.
So you like hearing me butcher and
The
talk?
more I learn about
what's
the
this?
old ones, the less...
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Danarkage knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or 2, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
Fair enough.
I guess I'll find out soon enough.
I know your eyes, Ellie.
Something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia
I could see that coming.
Build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
We will.
Get going.
I'm not doing any other question marks for him.
Should you
Come on.
need reinforcements,
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
thank you, Aloy.
What was lost? Alright, we're gonna do that. Alright. Talk to Zoe.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the Old Ones built towers there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Farrow would do. Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon and
We met
T
those
went
two.
down amidst a herd of machines.
I think we've met all of them.
You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zo. I promise. Well, I should get going. Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture Hephaestus. After that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
We'll be ready.
That's just I hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been
More
too
than a
easy
few.
otherwise.
Alright. No loyalty mission for you.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
Wow.
Sorry, Aloy. After all the trouble you went through, you have to head west again.
Well, no one said this was gonna be easy.
You sure you don't want any backup dealing with the Quen?
They think I'm Sobek, or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
I'll be in touch if I need anything.
I'll make sure Beta briefs everyone on the pulse generators.
Good.
Alright.
Aloy. It's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice. these on me.
Mm-hmm. Let's Jaws. Shell snapper shell bolts. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. That was good. Okay, I need... Yeah, definitely need more shell snapper, shell bolts. Be able to craft both the anchor thing and the override.
We're riled up now.
Oh, shut up. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have this drone already. Yeah, she hasn't said anything about it, so I must have. Look, a metal flower. Go away. Did I loot that other boat? Oh, no. I did not.
Much better.
Alright. Go away. So all of them taken out.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Joe, DK, hi. Sorry, I was concentrating then. How you doing, my friend? How's your Friday going? All right. Stupid rabbit. Unknown charge site. Let's go get that as well.
Spotted.
Yeah, that stumped you, didn't it, Charger?
This is where the Zenith lab is. Hey, Katalo? I'm at the Zenith lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
Okay. Let's go get Kotaro a new arm.
The lab's up this way.
Love how even with one arm is just like, fuck it, let's do it.
You okay?
I got this.
Machines. We're scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
We can sneak past them.
Your choice.
Sundown.
Battery it is. The machines are defeated. Let's go on.
Damn it.
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
Where are we going? Oh, over there. Let's go. Okay.
Anime did this?
Hard to believe, but yeah.
Enemies up ahead.
Fire's wasted on that machine. We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
Right, yes, it is. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I tried a couple of times before I started streaming, and it fucking stinks. It's actively making my eyes water a little bit.
Down there.
Yep.
But also it's fucking freezing outside and I don't quite know what to do about it. Hang on a sec. Let's get a little bit of airflow going on.
We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Gaia was talking about.
Don't think we're... Varl mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such...
Mm-hmm.
Breathe.
Oh, I'm guessing in here. Okay, maybe. Search the storage room for an access point.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your Focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Fight with honor!
Can't let this get in the way of our mission!
What the fuck is it?
Send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here. The components should
we
be
do.
somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, no. We need to get the goodies. There should be somewhere up here. Yeah, how do we get up there? Here. Stairs. The stairs are always a good way to get up things. They are.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea.
You open. Thank you.
A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
Is this like open door? Not a way out of this room? It's just a place to get some goodies. Up we go, Aloy. Get him up. There we go. I've just realized I think we could do the next upgrade for my armor, and I failed to do it. That was silly of me, wasn't it?
The components have to be here somewhere.
Open door. This looks promising.
Please tell me the components are in there. Gotcha. I should go back and give these to Kotalo.
Let's cause a big boom.
Explosion.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
I say there's. I don't think there is much useful stuff in here. This is where I get outside and just be a bunch more machines, won't there? Oh no. No. Astral. All three. Fast travel to the base. Yes, fast travel to the base. Check the workbench. Yeah, well, one of the videos I was watching just on some tips on like Horizon Forbidden West is a massive excuse me. It's a massive game where you can do all these different things and collect 300 pet rocks. And he just cut to some gameplay footage, picked up another rock and just went, I am not joking. He just had 296. rocks. Just there.
She talks a lot. You would too.
Let's fashion us an override. Use workbench. Fireclaw sack webbing. How have I still not got Fireclaw sack webbings? I've definitely killed 2 Fireclaws without destroying their sack webbings. What the actual fuck is that?
Speak freely.
How's it going with the arm?
It is nearly complete, but I'm still adjusting the fittings. Soon, I must test it.
Looking forward to it. I should leave.
Proceed with caution.
What if I could tell her to finish building the arm? Alright. Yes. This is fast travel to there. Install the reboot code.
I can grab this from my stash later.
Up we go. Install reboot code.
This'll help you get better.
Alright, next one. We're gonna fast travel and just get this done.
Hold on, Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
This should help you get back on track. Do it.
Let's go to that campfire. We'll get that question mark, which is, let's be perfectly honest, it's a metal flower. It's either the metal flower or the final drone. One of the two.
Hey, Zoe.
Aloy, how goes it?
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate So in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made
It's
from
not that, it's
wildflowers.
fire gleam.
When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the stage garden.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again. Plowing the fields in the afternoon sun.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
Go away, stupid weight washer. Non-charger site.
Oh, I've been spotted.
Yeah, but we can, for some reason, outrun them, so it's fine.
There's the land god. I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code.
Go on, Ravager. You take care of him for me. Where's the one got it?
Oh, yeah. I was here before Zoe told me about this place. the machines. Time to install this code on that land god.
Again? What land god?
Uh-oh. Starboard. Installed on that land god.
There's a likelihood this has dicked me out of a storm cannon again.
You don't see this every day. I should install this code on that land god.
Wait up, Aloy.
Let's try this again. Nice and easy.
There we go.
That's the last land god. Zoe, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts.
So, Christmas.
This was my first bow, made of yew, strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did. When you can, leave me a plain song, and we'll send out the reboot signal. I've delivered the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Meet Zoe at Plainsong. Alright, let's go do that. Here we done that. Fast travel. Yeah. Be fair. Might as well just walk. There's something. I didn't realize we were quite that close to Plainsong.
Zoe's back. Aloy, you made it.
Yep, I did.
All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal. does this mean? A new beginning. Gaia told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land.
I wouldn't say this is beautiful.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later, and I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck.
Waited side quest. In team. Hey, what was lost? Skills. We've got, right, we've done the skills. So we need to make it max out there. Recurse. Right, I am perfectly happy with the Valor Surge I have. For the time being. Collectibles, right, 2 more black boxes, 1 more ornament, 1 more survey drone. Might as well go to this shelter in Astral. Because why the hell not?
Going down.
Let's do this. And then, you know what, I've just thought of. We're gonna go back towards where we started in the Forbidden West, because there's a couple of question marks and things around there.
Outlander, spare a moment, please. It's lucky for me that you're here, Outlander. The name's Jax. A squad of Tanakh is holed up in that cave. I think they're in trouble. At least one of them is injured. I'm here to offer help, but with the Tanakh, such an offer might be perceived as an insult, even when help is needed. Will you stand with me? I saw you speak before the chorus, so I know you can be persuasive.
And
And if things get out of hand, I will be stronger with your spear at my side.
I'll do what I can.
He's strange. He's got tattoo. He's got Tanakh tattoos, but his.
This camp belongs to Eagle Squad. Retreat or die.
At ease, Eagle. I'm not here for blood. Just to parlay.
You know the parlay sign?
Let us in so we can talk.
So far, so good.
So he's a Tanakh who became a new Utaru? Is that what we're saying?
Long way from the desert, aren't we? This one was blinded.
Boy, nothing gets by you.
Looks like your training mission didn't go according to plan. We're here to help, if you want it.
How does an Utaru know we're on a training mission?
He knew how to request a parlay, too.
He's not Utaru. Or Tenakth. He must be a veteran.
A veteran?
I didn't think there were any left.
We don't need help from a washed-out farmer.
Could have fooled me, judging by the look of things.
Sister,
Yeah.
it sounds like they just want to help us. Why not let them?
Because I'm full of pride and would rather die than ask for help.
You said you're on a training mission?
A machine hunt. The final test before a young squad goes on active duty.
Everything was going fine. We tracked a claw strider and hit it hard,
But it fled into a herd of bristlebacks.
One charge right at Kore. He dodged just in time and landed a strike as it passed.
I hit an acid canister. The spray was like fire in my eyes.
A terrible wound.
I should have scouted ahead. Spotted the herd.
No. I should have spotted that canister.
What does it mean to be a veteran?
I was born to knock, but offered to Utaru in exchange for tribute.
Tribute?
Back when there was plenty, the Utaru offered yearly gifts of food to the Tanakh to keep peace between them.
Fair enough.
Over time, this tribute grew into an exchange of people. The Tanakh needed able-bodied youth to fight their clan battles, and the Utaru needed veteran soldiers to train the defenders of Plainsong. I was just such a soldier.
Was being the key word.
You may yet need my spear, young warrior.
Yeah. Cocky bitch.
What do you need?
Supplies.
Dried meat, ammunition, weapons, camping equipment.
A lot of provisions for a trip back to the desert.
Everything we need is at Riverwatch. A huge cache of war spoils up there. Left over from the route.
The route.
When our forces drove the Karja back to Barren Light, they made sure the Kestrels felt the loss. Made it hurt.
Marshal Canera shot a score of fleeing Karja from the top of Riverwatch, and her squad gathered the loot. It's all just sitting up there. Ours for the taking.
Deadly machines are known to patrol that place, and the ruin itself is on the brink of collapse.
You think machines and rotting ruins are enough to keep out Eagle Squad?
No, but your injuries are. Let Jax and I grab these supplies for you.
This is our mission. I'm not handing it over to some...
Fine. Come with us.
Fine. The three of you hold position. I'll be back.
Be safe, sister.
We're going out on a deadly mission with a dumbass.
The ruin is this way. Once we get those supplies, everything will be fine.
So you say.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your brother's condition is...
That's not your problem, farmer.
So you say.
Stop saying that.
Hey, calm down. We're trying to help, remember?
So you say.
Oh, shut your face, dumbass.
We'll have to cut across the river. Avoid the outlying camp down the road.
Is something wrong?
I hate getting wet.
Tough as a ravager, this one.
I heard that.
Well, at least one of us can swim properly. It's a race. Go, 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 go. I win.
The entrance should be right under that arch.
Locked. Back getting in that way.
Let's check around the side.
Haven't we already? Yeah, we've already done this nonsense.
Don't think these machines are gonna be climbing easy.
Right, open cell door. Still what machines?
This will break my fall.
You die.
I'm going.
No. Follow her lead.
Alright.
That's the last of them.
Alright, where's that other glint hole?
You know, if this is too much for your old bones, you can always take it.
You should be more worried about that left arm than my old bones.
I'll be fine. I'm Sakura of Eagle Squad. I feel no pain. Ow! What is wrong with you? I guess the farmer hasn't lost all his fighting spirit. Supplies should be up there.
Okay.
Than I thought.
What's a deadly climb to Eagle Squad?
What are you trying to say, old man?
Enough. I've climbed this tower before. I'll grab the supplies.
Come. Let's see if any of these machines have parts we can strip. Maybe I'll show you a thing or two.
What could a farmer possibly know about salvage?
Only decades of experience compared to your very brief existence.
Yeah, dumbass. Alright, you shut the fuck up.
Okay. Gotta find a way into the ruins.
Loot the war chest.
Okay, the supply cache should be at the top of the tower. But how to get up there?
No. Let's go this way. Well, I did miss this bit, to be fair. More cash. There we go.
These are the supplies? Won't last them very long.
That's not good.
I can't leave that kid alone for a second. Jax and Sakura are in trouble. I gotta catch up to the...
Alright. Let's go fuck this one wide more up. It's so much easier completing.
There's Jax and Sakura. I gotta get in there and take down those machines. It's done. I better check on Jax and Sakura.
Do. Getting all the stuff first.
Well fought, Eagle. Though I would have preferred if you hadn't taunted that thing. What did you find?
Practically nothing. Sakura, there's maybe a day's worth of food here and some rotting medicinal herbs.
There was supposed to be more. Enough for...
It was never your intention to go home, was it?
What do you mean?
A blind Tanakh can't fight. And if you can't fight...
The Tanakh will kill Korra from being blind?
He'll face a trial against the machine.
They say it's more dignified that way. But it's still a death sentence.
Well, yeah, he is blind.
So you were gonna use the extra supplies to live in the wilds?
I thought it would be enough to get us started.
Can't they stay in Plainsong?
For Tanakh, the chorus would never allow it.
We should get back.
I'll take this young sprout back. Meet us at the cave when you can.
Okay. Return to Eagle Squad. Yeah, well, at least we're getting these side missions out of the way. That's something.
How am I supposed to tell them that I failed?
Speak the truth. Plain and simple. Aloy, we were just about to head in. So what will you tell them?
That we'll have to make do. Survive in the wilds without the supplies.
That will be a hard life.
Better than letting Corey be killed if we go back.
There must be another way.
I don't see one.
So, we're all stocked up then?
The cache was empty. But we'll be alright without them.
I can't let you starve out here. Just leave me.
No!
Jax, You said Plainsong has too many mouths to feed to take them all in, but what about just—
I am not leaving my brother behind.
He'll be safe in Plainsong, and the rest of you can head home. It's the only real solution you've got.
I mean, I was just thinking the exact same thing.
But if I vouch for the boy, I could convince them. I will do so if Cora wishes.
No! You're not taking him!
Sakura, I think this is the best option. I'm a burden to you out here. This is what I want. Let me go with him.
I suppose she
This is not the end for us.
is
I will visit you in Plainsong, and know
sisterly love sort of thing.
They would be foolish to try. I'll stay and help them pack their gear, then take Cora back with me. You've shown strength and wisdom today. Rare combination. You have my thanks, and theirs too, I'm sure.
Alrighty. A thundershower site. We need a thundershower. Primary nerve. An override. I'm getting all these upgrades. I'm not even finishing the game. I don't really know why, to be honest.
Looks like it's strong against shock damage.
Alright, Sunshine 2. Radar. Hope it gives me a primary enough. Here we go. Fire cannon. Alrighty. Let's just fast travel to there. I've got all that stuff. Make a save. We'll get out that metal flower thing and all question marks. Unknown shelter. Come on, Aloy. Up, 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 up.
Is this easy?
It does, you're right. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Let's just very quickly go find this parasite. I don't need to kill the rest of them. I don't know where the rest of the signal towers are. It's not something I'm particularly bothered about doing. Sunken tower, sunken cavern is what we want. Lots and lots of green shine, lovely, lovely green shine. Good news. That's what we wanted. I wanted to now going down will work. And now we know. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Out of this bit. Green chain. Root. Last bit of green chain. And there we go. Right, that's all that. Non-sound. Too many question marks. This is going to provide me with a bunch of side missions, isn't it? Well, you know what? I'm not going to do them. I'm not going to take them on. I just want to get rid of the question mark. Right, last log. Nice. Fast travel for free. Let's travel to there. Get that question mark, and then that should all be the question marks in that particular area. Although there was not a metal flower. Yeah, okay. There's some fire gleam there as well. Where is this? Mm-hmm. What's in here? Oh, another sunken cavern.
I can trade this green shell.
Right, open. Well, at least I'm getting plenty of green shine out of this. Yay, completed. Alright. Go back through here. Find that crack. As in this one here. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Oh, yeah. Go to that fire gleam. Go onto that metal flower. There's always something to find. I just keep constantly distracted. What's a big boom?
What's this?
Apparently we are going up. What?
Didn't stick the landing.
No, you really did not there, Aloy, but that is mainly my fault, to be fair. Mm-hmm. What are we doing up here? Yeah, okay. What was that? Right. Metal flower.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. I've heard that the red scum clogging up the rivers has cleared in much of the Lowland clan's territory. But for some reason, the water around their capital, Thornmarsh, remains polluted. Perhaps this is something you could help with.
Yeah, maybe. I'll look into it when I can.
Wait, is this chain scrap I'm in right now?
Ow! Welcome to my life.
Alright. Do that. We got plenty of fast travel kits and money. Not 100% sure how we got up there to get to the signal tower. Entirely possible. I just completely cheesed it. I don't like I'm doing right this second, but maybe, maybe not. Here we go. He was being a dumbass again.
I'm at a flower. There's a barrier blocking my way into the tower. There we go.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing we need here now. pretty much not. You wonder where all the other signal towers are. Should be 3 more signal towers. Couldn't tell you where they were. Quickly go over here, get this fire gleam. There's one more relic ruin to find, but that is definitely out. Out in the Forbidden West. I got a new board game to the game. I should have mentioned this sooner. It's from the makers of Exploding Kittens, if you've ever heard of that. It's called, what is it? Close Combat Wombat. And it basically you stack towers. You sort of blind yourself and stack these plastic bits to make pyramids. But there's like one person trying to sabotage you. Seems quite good to me.
My pack has room.
Good to be fair, but I forgot, because I kickstarted it, I forgot that I got a slightly more deluxe edition. So it's come with these really nice versions of the cards and this like carry pouch thing and stuff. Yeah, it seems nice and easy to play, so I can play with the kids. So that's good. What's that? Deadfalls complete. I've burnt so many fast travel packs tonight. This looks like more fire gleam. Yep. Alrighty. Quests. Drone hub. Find the card. We've only got 2 side missions left. We might as well. Well, we're going towards Fall March anyway, so that one. I mean, get that bloody fire billow back webbing. I'm at the point where I'm genuinely considering just keeping the low enemy health on and easy loot, but I think that'll take away from the end game. So then like the end game should become relatively trivial with the weapons and everything that'll have.
Camp. Might be the expedition I heard about. The one digging up relics from the lake.
Yep.
Couple of Karja. Sounds like something's gone.
You told me they were the best delving crew in the claim.
You told me we'd be drowning in artifacts.
Well, I found this, didn't I?
It's a tray.
By the sun, man! Not even the most accomplished crafters of Meridian could pull off such symmetry. I wonder what the old ones served on it. Appetizers? Seafood?
It's not a
tray!
not a tray.
Who are you?
Rushavid? You wouldn't recognize the sun if it hit you in the face. This is the savior of Meridian, the one who sees the unseen. You've come for them, haven't you?
Them?
The relics! The lake is full of them. Something big happened here in ancient times.
You mind if I take a look? That's a lot of data.
Should we be sending for a healer?
Whatever this is, it all points to something called a mobile cover system.
Oh! You mean a cover for the tray?
No. More like something that could come handy in a fight. Where did you find this?
The dig site,
Which is now crawling with machines. And unless they magically disappear, we are leaving.
Don't you want to find out what actually happened here?
I do.
Maybe we still can. What drew you to this place in particular?
Every good expedition starts with a rumor. When the Tanakh chased our forces out of the west, returning soldiers described this lake, rife with signs of the ancients. I knew as soon as I heard the tales that its waters promised a bounty of artifacts.
A promise that hasn't been kept.
He's a bit of an idiot.
Those
He's a
who are
cynical twat.
patient will be rewarded with sunlight when clouds pass.
There's plenty of ruins in the east. Why come all the way out here to look for artifacts?
Ah, well, while my colleagues scour the same old ruins, I intend to blaze a new trail. Loquacious Gendas, the first scholar to discover the secrets of the West. Why, I'll be as famous as the great scribe Aram.
You don't seem to share his optimism.
I sell artifacts to nobles. Ideally, trinkets that are a little more glamorous than seafood trays.
You can be so boorish.
Somebody's got to pay for expeditions like these, and so far we haven't found anything that'll cover my costs.
Money grabbing prick.
So you got attacked by machines at your dig site?
It was horrifying. When we arrived, the site seemed as calm as a gentle breeze. I saw a glint in the water and waded in. It was the tray. I was so enamored with it, I didn't even see the machines closing in. I barely escaped with my life.
I was there. You actually had a pretty good head start on them.
Easy for you to say, gawking from a safe distance. In any event, I had hoped the Oseram would deal with them. They're supposed to be the best delving crew in the claim.
Instead, all they do is moan about hazard pay. Ha! Not a chance unless we can find some booty to cover my investment.
Oh, I guess I'll go do it for you.
The machines at the dig site.
That's amazing. We'll resume our dig as soon as we can. Though, knowing this crew, it'll take forever for us to move.
Let's see those good-for-nothing charcoal burners try to charge me hazard pay now.
I also know what actually happened here.
You... Where? When? How? You must tell me everything.
It's, difficult to explain.
Please, I just want to understand as much as I can.
Fair enough. He's a seeker of knowledge.
Definitely not a tray cover.
The old ones fought a massive battle here against machines. Some fled, but others stayed behind to try to salvage this, to help others carry on the fight.
Did they survive? So, they failed.
It made it into the hands of the most renowned warrior in the Sundom, did it not? And every item we recover will be used to ensure their memory lives on.
I didn't see any machines at the dig site, so yes, I suppose that is true.
I'll need that tray and your workbench. I'll have to tinker with this to turn it into something I can use.
Of course, Savior. It's the least we can do. May the sun light your way, as you have illuminated ours.
Alright.
Let's take a look at this thing.
Wait till the scholars...
Use quest items. Guardian Tripcaster. Outfit upgrades. New. Alright, earlier.
We'll go
Feels
down
right.
in the history
Time to
books.
test it out.
Skills. Oh, we need 5. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Sliver thing circulator. What do we need sliver thing circulator for? That. Right. Might as well go there, and we'll call it a night for tonight. And then next time, it might be tomorrow. I don't know. Well, yeah, we're only 30 feet away. Let's fuck up there. Slightly.
Not much point to using acid here.
Yeah.
send it to my stash.
Look, some idiot who thought he could take on a sliver thing without the benefit of all the stuff I can do. Yeah. Just saving there be enough to respawn the sliver thing. It will not. Well, let's just go here. I'll fast forward to where the Fireclaw is at. We'll do a manual save and then call it a night. Okay. Alright folks, I'm just going to about to take my headset off then. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, thank you so much for watching tonight. I will be back. I might be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. Wife was on about watching the movie, so I'll probably end up doing that. If we don't do that, I will be back. If we do, I won't be, so expect me if you see me. And I will definitely be back on Sunday for some more Horizon. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out. And have a fantastic weekend. Sweet dreams. I'll catch you next time. Good night.